Good evening everybody, Car Bike here. Just on an evening ride, look at this. Beautiful day. Couldn't miss out on this one because it's forecast to pee it down with rain all weekend. So I thought I'll forgo my tea for now. Head off and just enjoy the lovely warm evening. It's about 18 degrees, it's beautiful. Just gone past a sign, one of the ones I like, rather than the well, I've gone past a few actually, the to die for signs where they're pointing out that you can be killed on a motorbike. But I've gone past one of the ones that's more positive, more telling the drivers to look out for us rather than us to be permanently scared. And it reminded me of something that's been going on recently around here. Unfortunately, a bit of a sad story. The other day, a police traffic officer, biker, was killed. I don't know the details of the story yet. It might have come out by the time this video goes out, but basically he was hit by a 4x4. He was out with another police officer. They weren't responding to a call. Apparently they were doing normal speeds, but that's all we know, that they were hit by a 4x4 and one of them was killed. And by the sound of it, it was a lovely chap and you know, biker down. And after this I've been getting the usual, whenever there's any sort of accident, it's usually the in-laws actually start saying about, oh, bikes are dangerous, you shouldn't be on a bike, you should give up riding a bike, as if that's going to happen, as if them saying it means it's going to happen. But because, you know, because people die, and yes, you know, it's quite possible. There could be, as I come to this corner, there could be a plonker in a car, overtaking on a blind bend, could come around this corner. I could hit him head on, I could die in the next 5 minutes before I even get to say goodbye and see you next time. So there's been a lot of that flying about that I should give up bikes, and as I say, it's not going to happen. And then I went to Squire's Cafe the other day, and as I was outside I was looking at somebody's bike. It was a cruiser with a lovely paint job. So a few weeks ago, you probably, well, you don't probably, you might, if you've seen my Facebook stuff, you might have seen a picture on Facebook. I might even insert a clip somewhere, or it might be a clip on another video of this bike. Lovely bike, all painted up. Beautiful thing. Anyway, I was looking at it and this chap comes across and he says, oh, I've got four wheels, much safer. He says, hey, well, I'm too old for bikes because I'm 60. I said, basically, you know, a lot of twaddle. You're never too old, and unless you physically can't ride it, then you're not too old. I know people who are older than you that are riding bikes every day. And he said, well, if I'm honest, it scares me too much. And it made me think, you know, I get the occasional scare. I go into a bend that I think is not as tight as it turns out to be, or it suddenly unexpectedly tightens, or suddenly you're halfway around the bend and you realise there's crud all over the road and it's slippery, or, you know, all manner of things can happen that not necessarily scare you but give you that sudden rush of adrenaline, that, oh, blimey, or, you know, the front end slips, or, you know, so many things that can happen that give you a little scare. And sometimes when I'm at home and I think about riding, and you think about all the things that can happen, you think that kind of is potentially quite dangerous, you know. And you might for a minute think, why do I do it? But then you get on the bike and you forget about all that, don't you? But anyway, it makes me think about people being scared of dying. Now, I'm not scared of dying. What I am scared of is not living. I'm not going to live my life not doing things because they're scary. So if that's the only thing stopping you getting on a bike, is being scared of it, then get a bike and get on it. Go pillion, do something to try it out, because you might find that it's amazing and that it's worth it. And really, I would say to anyone that's scared of doing something doesn't do something because they're scared of it, same as me. Don't be scared of doing something, be scared of not doing it. Be scared that you're going to get to the age of that chap, and 60 is no age anyway, so you know, maybe you're going to get to 80 and you're a bit frail and you're on a Zimmer frame, and no, not all 80-year-olds are on a Zimmer frame, but you're physically incapable of doing the thing now that you were too scared to do when you were younger. Be scared that you're going to regret that. Don't be scared that you're going to do it and kill yourself. You know. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on life. You know, you're a long time dead. You only get one life. You've got to experience these things. Now, you might get on a bike and hate it, and it might terrify you to the point where you don't want to do it again. But at least you tried. And the good news is you can do that for free nowadays if you're in the UK. Get yourself on a get-on thing. That doesn't get you on a bike on the road, mind you. It gets you on a bike on a bit of concrete somewhere. But you try that, then do your CBT or something. You know, actually try the bikes out. You might find you love it. Anyway, enough waffle. I'm going to enjoy my ride. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll see you again soon.